Can you believe it's almost the end of the year? That means that we have to go over some new auditions that are out for already 2025, which is kind of crazy to me because how is it already the end of the year? But I hope you guys had a great year and had a great, successful year in general. What am I trying to say? Okay, anyway, we're going to be going over two 2025 auditions that are out now, and both of them are audition tours by pretty big companies, I would say. As you saw in the thumbnail, we've got SM Entertainment. They've got their 2025 SM Global auditioning that's happening. We'll go through it later in the video. And then Yuehua also has their global audition happening for 2025. It is called the 2025 Yuehua On and Off Global Audition, because that one is actually in person, like offline and also online. So there are choices. The SM one is just in person, and also previously I made a video on the Cube audition that's also happening in 2025. So be sure to check that out if you missed that. But we're going to be, oh, I guess for more audition tutorials, check out the playlist in the description box, and let's get started with the video. Alright, we're going to start off with Yuehua Entertainment. So as I mentioned previously, there's an on-site version of it and an online version of it. And we're going to go through what it would look like if you are actually visiting one of these countries and cities and auditioning for them there. So let's just take Orange County as an example, but they've also got Melbourne, Bangkok, Tokyo, Seoul, and Shanghai. So in Orange County, it's happening on January 18th at 1 p.m. at this specific location, but make sure you check the locations for the other cities, of course. And it says 2025 Global Audition is heading off to Yuehua. We hold both online and offline auditions at once to find global talents. Would you like to join us? So the application eligibility is born between 2006 to 2015. Oh my goodness. And the application period is from basically now until January 14th. So you've got a bit of time, but be aware that the application period is going to look different for each of these cities, because this one, it ends, I'm assuming, February 5th. So make sure you note for that. But honestly, just do it ASAP. Like, it doesn't take long to submit the form. So firstly, how to apply is the pre-registration. So firstly, scan the poster QR code or click the profile link, and then submit the Google form application within the application period, of course. And the pre-application deadline in the respective country is 4 days before the audition date. So it's good to know for that. And then arrive at the venue by 1 to 2 p.m. and apply. So it's actually a range. You don't have to show up at 1 p.m. On the dot, but I highly recommend that you do, or a little bit early, especially if your city is a popular one. So actually, I just literally recommend showing up 30 minutes before, or maybe like 10 to 20 at least, I guess, because you want to be there early and get this over with, honestly. So the on-site registration is still available if you miss that period. So arrive at the audition venue by 1 to 2 p.m. and apply. So same thing, but I would get there a little bit earlier just because you have that extra process of still signing up at the audition venue. The categories are vocal rap. Oh, that's crazy common. Vocal, rap, dance, acting, modeling, and more. And for audition inquiries, you can ask this email right here. And then this just shows, oh my God, what am I saying? This just repeats everything that I mentioned before. And then it's pretty much the same for the other cities as well. And then we head on to their Google form, and there are two options for this. So I'm going to go through both. Don't worry. We're going to go through the offline version because we are on that topic right now. So next, I'm sure it asks you which city you're doing. Let's just stick with USA because why not? All right, so you have to read through this media liability release. Be sure to thoroughly read through it. And then if you are a minor applicant, then you have to also agree to this as well. And then write your full name. Oh my gosh, what the heck, bro? Signature of guardian, your emergency contact name. That would probably be maybe one of your guardians. And then your emergency contact number. If you are over 18, just pick a friend, I guess. All right, put your full name, your nationality, your gender, your year of birth, your height and weight, your application area, your phone number, your email address, your social media account, your front photo. So that's pretty much the only thing that you have to submit that might take a bit of time, but I'm sure you guys have photos available and on you at the current moment that you just submit to random auditions. All right, and then it says if you don't appear at the audition after applying, there will be a disadvantage later in participating in other auditions. Do you agree with this? Only those who agree with this can apply to this audition. They're just saying if you apply, show up pretty much. And then you submit the form, but let's go back and see what would happen if you were to do an online version of this, and so you're not participating in any of these cities because you don't live nearby any of them. So the online version, click next here, and same thing, the same exact agreements that you have to read through and agree with, same exact signatures, and then the emergency contacts here as well. We're gonna fill them in with our creative names here, and same thing, exactly the same in fact. And then from here, the only thing that's pretty much different is your supporting video. So for the category that you choose, please upload at least one unedited support video. And it says up to 5 supported files, but I mean for this, it literally said at least 1, so I would include 3 for both the online and the offline version. Make sure you include a front photo, a side photo, and then a full body. And then for the video, I would just do 1 or 2. I wouldn't go more than 2 just because, you know, if you're really looking at 3 videos, just pick your best 2. And if you are going to do 2 videos, make sure they are a little bit different from one another. Even if you're doing the dance category, make sure you show different sides of yourself. So one more hip hop vibe, one that's a little bit more, I don't know, it's up to you though. And then you're gonna submit the form. And one thing that I forgot to mention is the age range still applies if you're doing the online version. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, that is all for the Yuehua audition. 2 options, but again, age range is applicable to both. Alrighty, we're going to now head on to the SM audition. You can already see, you know, every time there's an audition that goes on for any big company, the artists usually do like a apply to our audition please kind of video. And honestly, the comments are so funny. Like if you guys can see the translations, no, it pretty much says, if I go to SM, will there be Isohi? Can I marry Isohi if I join SM? What does this one say? Oh, if I apply, please let me practice with Sohee. Will you give Sohee to me if you apply? What the hell, bro? Okay, anyway. Sorry, we're gonna click onto this one where it says Korea, China, Japan, USA, and Canada. So if you scroll a little bit, you'll be able to see the English version. So born between 2005 to 2015. So I actually still can apply for this, but y'all know, I don't know, SM and I kind of got beef, bro. I don't know. The category is vocal, dance, rap, and acting. And then you can pre-register firstly. Sorry about that. Firstly, on the website with the pre-registration, you can find the link in the bio. So it begins on March 28th. So honestly, you've got tons of time. They're really releasing this early, I would say. And then second, I would say it's mainly because, you know, you want to keep that date in your calendar so that you can show up to the audition when that time comes. And then the second option is the on-site audition. So, you know, schedule and location will be notified via email. So let's say you did the pre-registration and they're like, yep, sent you the email, and then you can actually go to the audition pretty much, because they will not publicly showcase this information about where the actual times are. So individuals may apply only once, like I mentioned. Stop, please. Back to it. So the application deadline is 3 days before the audition date of each country, and then results will be notified individually to those who passed. I think I mentioned the categories before, and the benefits are obviously the opportunity to receive training at SM Entertainment and or sign contract with SM Entertainment. Alright, so this is the audition schedule for Toronto and LA, so May, literally so much time. And again, the auditions in North America will begin on the 28th of March. But if you see here, they've actually got auditions that are in China and also Japan and Korea. Like they're going to Busan, Daegu, Seoul, Daejeon, Jeonju, Wonju, Gwangju, Seoul too. So they're basically starting the tour in January and then heading their way to China, Japan, and then the North America, what am I saying? Singular. Apply now right here. So this is the full schedule that they showcase, so it's good to see in one look if you are traveling to any of these countries, but if you close it, you'll be able to see the details for the audition in Korean, honestly. You can actually change the language here to English. Alright, this is pretty much what we talked about before. Click on to apply, and as I mentioned before, the audition, when did it say? It was something March 28th, was it? It opens then, so be sure to head on to that website. Just put it on your calendar, March 28th, and then do the pre-registration here. It's pretty simple, like you don't even have to submit a photo or anything. Read the privacy policy, and then you can submit it. And that is all. That's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys audition for these, and hopefully they come to your city so that you can, in fact, audition for these. But leave this emoji in the comments down below if you made it till the end, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Have a good 2025. Bye.